Okay, hello. Welcome back to another one of my streams. How you doing? Hope you're doing very well. Yeah, had to skip a week last week, so I wasn't able to stream last week, but I'm back this weekend. I've missed you. I've missed streaming. I wanted to carry on playing this game that I'm carrying on with today, because, yeah, had a lot of fun with it. But yeah, it was this bed we made, which was the, game about being a maid in a 50s hotel? I want to say 50s? I'm not too sure. But yeah, very cool. You saw like the interactions between the other people who worked in the hotel, as well as some guy who has photos of you in his bathroom, and then is also seems to be stalking or like following these other two guests, a couple who may or may not be spies, I think. Hey both. Yeah, how are you doing? I'm very good. How's things? Not bad. We went to see Wonka today in the cinema. Don't know if you've seen it, but had a good time with that. That's about it really. Did some Christmas shopping, nothing too exciting. How's your couple of weeks been? But yeah, I think that summarised the game. I just remember thinking the guy that had photos of us was also tracking those other two, who I think were spies, because they were like potentially not a couple, and it was just like a facade. And then they were also like leaving behind codes at different locations. And then I think we've just gone into their room, I think is where I left off. I think we were trying to get some like pieces of paper to put together to solve some sort of puzzle, I think. But yeah, I'm going to go straight into it, I think, because I want to hopefully finish it in the stream, and I think it was roughly 3 to 4 hours long. So if it's the upper end of that, I want to make sure I have time for it. So let me swap you over. I think it's loaded straight in. Yeah, the wind. Okay, yeah, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, the wind is awful here. It seems to be a trend. The last couple of times I've started streaming, remember last week I said it was my end, the beginning, why it delayed, and you thought it was yours. For some reason, whenever I start streaming, I test the internet, and my internet's good. I literally click start streaming, and then the countdown comes on, and then in my OBS, the streaming software, it's like frames are getting dropped, like the signal's really shit, and I don't really know why. So I literally go under my desk, turn off and on the Wi-Fi booster, which then takes like 30 seconds, because then I'll have like no internet and the stream will pause. And then it comes back on, and then it's perfect. I don't understand why, because I tested the internet before and it was fine. So that seems to be a bit of a trend now that I'm going to have to keep doing, is that every time I start streaming, it's going to be really shit frames, but at least I'm getting rid of it and ironing it out in the countdown for the actual stream, but I don't really know why that happens, to be honest. So yeah, I understand if that's why your stream finishes. So it's gotta be ghosts. Gotta be ghosts. Gotta be.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces.
So yeah, there are torn paper pieces that I need to try and find. That is BT for you. Fucking hell. Please, Virgin Media, get to my fucking area. And they will literally like double my like download speed and my upload speed, which means I'll be able to stream in higher quality, upload videos to YouTube a lot quicker. Like it's gonna be so great. I've signed up for notifications because they said they're coming into the area soon, so we'll just have to hope that happens soon. Yeah, so until then. So let's see if these remind us what happened. So the phone rang when I was tidying this room. When I picked up, all I could hear was breathing, no other response. A quick call to reception. Andrew confirmed that Beth had patched a call through to 509. So Andrew is our friend. I think he's like the bellhop, maybe, or something else. Beth works at the reception. I had to choose which one I was going to befriend. So it's going to be Andrew. What is your internet speed? Of interest, because yeah, we've got the highest BT can go, but when you've had Virgin Media, it's literally shit. I asked them to put any calls to 509 on ice, which is good. And then while we were talking on the phone, Andrew remembered seeing Mrs. Cruz leave the hotel alone this morning, right around the time Mr. Morgan made that mess in the lobby. Was she following him? And where's Mr. Cruz? Yes. So, I have 2 torn up bits of paper in my inventory. Now I need some more. Do we need to remind ourselves what we found here? The privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September. Okay. Oh my god, how are you even able to watch the streams? That's insane. Oh, there's always someone worse off, hey? That's you. For me. Oh, there's some. That's still not enough. I got 3. did I look at these? Birth control. Oh, yeah, and there's more symbols here, like a bracket by B, bracket by C, G for a H, and a plus with a P. Sounds like I'm spitting bars there, but I'm just listing things. 420p with huge lag. Wow. That's dedication. I do appreciate it because my streams are 1080. And even that's not great, depending on what size TV you watch. So the fact that you're watching it in 420, I must look like a pixely blob. So much respect. Here's me worrying about the quality because I'm a bit of a, not perfectionist, but like I set myself high standards and I'm limited by my internet speed. But that, for you, is just unworkable. Right, is there any bits of paper? No, I don't want to clean. Oh, I have to clean. Okay. I was going to say I regret that, but I found the papers. Lay them out. Now, this guy, Mr. Cruz, he'd written some vows, hadn't he? And he hadn't given them. He'd just written them. Ooh, hold to grab. Ah, a puzzle. Interesting. I like puzzles. I mean, this looks like it should be a fairly straightforward one. I'll go there. That one will go down here. This is fun, isn't it? P55. Okay, okay. A squiggle and then a 5. I'll go there. I mean, it doesn't look right early on, does it? We chose country living. Yeah, I want to say you made a mistake there. Okay. That goes there. So I haven't got all the papers, right? Can I come out? Oh, or have I, like, spaced them out too far? No, I haven't. What have I done wrong here? Ah. Okay. Progress. But I mean, I haven't got enough bits of paper. Stinks of shit. Yeah, I don't envy you with that. Okay, that one goes there. That one goes there. Okay. It says right click to exit. I can't. Can't exit? And I haven't got any more paper. Have I not moved them close enough together for them to trigger a dialogue or something? Oh, I've literally spaced them too far apart. Why did I do that? Sorry. Fucking hell. I am dozy. Yeah, it does fair. Yeah, I'm stupid, okay? I'm stupid. There's me thinking it's like a nice big A3.
Some kind of code.
Mm-hmm.
Could I break it?
I think we can break it based on the stuff we've seen in this room and last room. That's what I think. Oh, you solved the torn note puzzle in room 509. Yes, I did. So, snoop around, find the missing symbols. Press any key to enter a letter or press space to clear the letter. Okay. Okay. So, was it this? Oh, so do I actually have to write this down? I think I have to actually write it down. Where's my stylus? Hang on. I have a phone that I can write things with. Okay. Now, all together now. So G equals H. P equals a plus sign. A capital B equals a left bracket. And a capital C equals a right bracket. Okay. I think the other things are in the other room, if I recall. I have written them as case sensitive, so I did write them as capitals. This doesn't have anything, does it? Oh, it does. Okay. capital W equals 8. Now, does that O equal a 5? Letter O. And does a capital S equals an equals? That's what I'm getting there. Let me just check there's nothing on the back of this one, then we'll go back into the other room. Because I think there were more in the other room. Unless there was any in here. Let me check that there weren't some in here. Ooh. I mean, that's a lot of information, isn't it? I don't think that's going to be anything, because there's no annotations. And there's no annotations. I did read these, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's go, unless there's something here. No. Okay. Pretty sure in the other room there was quite a lot of stuff. Did you say how your how's your couple of weeks been? Been all right? Me and Kate finished our Harry Potter marathon, so that's complete for another year. Right, where was something written? It was something on here, right? Is it that? Yes. Okay. Now this was the point of contention last episode. Capital A equals 2. What is that under the V? That is my question. What is that? Is that an 8? Capital L equals D. It is an 8. Okay, we'll go with 8. V equals 8. Okay, I've written them. I don't think there's anything else on here, was there? I mean, down the bottom there's a heart with it equals. And on here, there is a heart with a more like a question mark. Okay. No. 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 How about I go back and just fill in what we have so far? Because I've got a few things. Home Alone every year, yes. So we actually watched yesterday the new one on Amazon Prime with Eddie Murphy. Not expecting it to be any good, and it was actually quite good. You're bored of Christmas, or bored of winter already, damn. Even with the Christmas films, with Home Alone. But yeah, I like watching the old ones that we've seen loads and loads of times. Kate likes to find new ones, so we're trying to mix in a bit of both. Okay, so number 4. I don't have that. And then 8-4 DD. 8 is W. Is that going to be well, or is double? Are those going to be L's? Yeah, it is. Those are L's. Sorry, I know they're L's. Oh, okay. I just can't remember the way just hating the weather. I mean, yeah, the weather is pretty shit. I like that it fills in the rest of them for me as well. Where's the A to G? I think it's that one, right? Scrooge. No. That was on that we did see that on Amazon Prime. So is that worth watching? There was a couple, Deck the Halls, that Kate hasn't seen before, but I have. That we're gonna watch. 2 is A. So yeah, we've got a few to watch. Let's do all the numbers. 5 is the letter O. G is a H, I think. That doesn't look right, does it? P equals a plus. Are there any P's? Wait, what? How can P be a plus? Who? 4 must be I or A. Yeah. And I want to say 4 is going to be I, right? Because it'll be like I will. La la. Shit. Die Hard, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Die Hard. I do like Die Hard, but I don't necessarily need to watch it every year. Oh, I've got V as... Oh, have I got V as 8? S isn't equals. There is no S. Okay, let me just cycle through the ones I've got. A is a 2. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh god, okay, so there's more to find, isn't there? Shit. Okay. Good look at more stuff. Where the fuck are these things going to be? I have a look at this. It's not going to have anything, is it? Okay. No. God, there's quite a lot of letters there. I mean, there's quite a lot of letters that I haven't used. So B and C, there's no B and C, is there? Because they were left bracket, right bracket, so they're just a red herring. But I need to find, so maybe I need to write now 4 equals something. 3 equals something. Forward slash equals something. Squiggle equals something. And equals I've got as an S, I think. I've got that as an S on my phone, so I'm hoping that that's right. What is that? That's like a... What is that? Hang on, I've written that all wrong. Sorry, this is absolutely top quality content. That equals something. Those are the main ones, right? 7 equals something. 6 equals something. P equals something. And a dash. Okay, sorry. So those are all the ones I need. That's quite a lot. So let me just double check that there aren't any there that I've just... So 8 is a W. Yeah, I've done that. Equals is S. I did that already, right? Equals is S and 5 is O. Yeah, so I don't need them. They've got to be in these rooms. There's only 2 rooms that I can have access to. I think I opened these all last time. H is that. Plus, yeah, don't need the plus. B and C are the brackets, but we don't need them. Okay, so I need to go back to the other room unless...
Locked.
Okay, so that's going to be a code.
Like the code is made up of 4 letters.
4 letters. That's not going to be...
Locked.
Oh, it's not even letting me unlock it. I was going to put love.
4 letters.
Okay. There's nothing in here. Oh, hang on. The vows. No. Damn. Thought that might have had something. No. Okay. Damn. It's making me rusty.
I should keep an eye out for those
symbols. Yes, I should. Okay. Still need fucking 9 different symbols. No. They've not got any. No. I wish she wouldn't close her arms, cross her arms every time I do something. A bit close to this. Oh. Ooh. Nah. Okay, can I look at that? No. I know I've already looked in these rooms, but I don't think I like properly would have written the codes right. Okay, what about that? No. No. God damn it. What the fuck am I missing? I'm missing quite a lot. How could I not have these? They're not going to be downstairs, are they? Okay, I've already done the note on the floor. There's nothing there. Oh my god, I'm struggling. No. No. What the frick? Okay, so I've got all these, right? Yes, I've got all those. The squiggly line thing. The weird thing there is H. And I is 4. I mean, we knew 4 was I because of the way it was written. Okay, so that's new. Got those. What are the rooms downstairs? Oh, like in the basement, do you reckon? Because that is the only other place I can really go. Maybe I was just being lazy and hoping I didn't have to go back downstairs, but... Yeah, there were a bunch of lockers, weren't there? Where we found out one of the other maids had drawn stuff on the wall because of all these affairs. So the squiggly line, that thing, is a H. And then 4 is 1. I, sorry. I will... Oh, that third word does not look right. Where are we down there? 7 is Y. 7 is Y? How do you know that? Or have you just worked that out? Or did you pick that up and I haven't because I've not even written that down? What have I done wrong for that first word up there? 7th F-O-Y, yeah, I'm trusting you. Right, that's not a word, is it? But I've written here that the G is a H. It's on one of the bits of paper. Thank you. The last 2 words are your room. Should we just try that? And then 6 will be a U. 2, would that be a T? Let's just try and guess it now. I will... Ugh. That's going to be E. I've done something wrong there, but there's no other word, right? T-H-E. Oh. Oh. What have I done? No, the 3 there, that can't be an E. Oh, no, it can be, because I guessed that one. G must be a V. Yes. I will leave. I've done something wrong there, but that'll be in the vent. Yes, we're doing it now. I will leave. Yes. Next to your room. Well done.
To your room.
Well done. Fuck actually looking for the papers and working it out. Fuck that. Fuck that. We are fucking fantastic investigators.
Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. It's me.
Sophie.
Pat yourselves on the back.
Anything in 509?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
What? Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Did you crack it?
Yeah, that's the name of our agency.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? What an odd thing to do.
Yeah. And whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
Yep.
So the cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think Maybe one of them's having an affair.
Maybe one of them's working for the other guy. I think
I
it's.
don't know.
I don't think it's
It
unfair.
really looks like blackmail.
Well, I can't really remember.
What makes you say that?
Indicates dialogue unlocked thanks to your thorough snooping. There we
I
fucking
found a
go.
bank statement
Let's
belonging
go.
to Mrs. Cruz. Her account was emptied very recently.
Emptied. No one does that.
I
unless
definitely
they're in
remember
trouble.
that.
Or traveling.
What do you mean?
Well, they're not home, so they do need their money handy. Plus, a trip can be pretty costly. It's weird, but it could be anything. Did you find something else to back your theory?
I also found a letter from some sort of company, Fernie and Weissman. It mentions a security breach.
Targeting the cruises?
Just the wife. It seems some of her private information was stolen by someone.
Okay, it can't be a coincidence that she would withdraw all of her money right after a security breach. Whatever it is they found out, she was willing to pay them to keep quiet about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
It could be blackmail for sure. Do you think Mr. Morgan's the blackmailer?
Or he was hired to find the blackmailer. What if he blackmails me too? He could be our mysterious caller. I don't know what his part is in this. I don't think he was hired to find the blackmailer. I think he could be our mystery
maybe he's
caller.
the one who called here before.
Yeah. He could have called to ask for more money, and then freaked out when he didn't recognize your voice.
I'll go have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message. Just to be sure we're on the right track.
Good idea. It's almost break time for me. If you need my help again, you can ask Beth to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Thanks, Sophie.
Okay. So. Okay.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
What was I going to say? What's this? I did it. I cracked the code. Yeah, not too bad for one hotel maid, if I say so myself. As for what it all means, well, I might need some extra help. I hope I'm wrong about the blackmail. I'm going to see if I can find out which vent. So I was going to say I was careful not to clean anything, but I have cleaned the bins. So I feel like it looks weirder now if I... Yeah, kind of just leave, having just cleaned the bins. Bin of kissing. Huh? Hey? Why did I hear
think have
Bernard
all the
kissing?
supplies I need.
What do you mean? You didn't happen to go to the woman's locker room, did you?
It's Bernard and Linda.
Why on earth would I go there? I just thought...
Oh, and Linda. Ah, you erased the lipstick message so no one was fired. And just to remind you, Bernard and Linda... Oh, is the manager and the second in command. Oh, they're moaning. Making weird noises. Right, so I need to find a vent. A vent next to a room. I mean, so far I've not come across any vents. Or is it inside someone's room?
There is a vent near the janitor's closet.
Oh.
That'd be a good place to start.
Sauce. Sauce. I was right the first time. I mean, it's cool that they're introducing a little bit of, like, consequence with choice. Stop. There is one by the janitor's closet?
I think I have all the supplies I need.
Am I being blind? Oh, there, okay. Sauce. Don't know what I was expecting to see. Or was another code? Oh, shit. I should have written down what the numbers meant.
Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Unscrew. Hey? Do I need a
might be able
screwdriver?
to find a
Okay.
screwdriver in the janitor's closet.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, no, turn them off, turn them off. Alright, let's take in this room before we
Eugene's a
do
pro
anything
at
else.
fixing the fuse box
Yeah.
whenever there's a power outage. Oh,
Another one, Wendy and Jack. There's another
Wendy and
note.
Jack have really gotten around.
It's a photo.
Huh.
Who's this?
Must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
And Eugene is the maintenance guy. Sure, everyone likes him. Okay. What's in there?
Shoot, no screwdriver.
Damn.
What's life without a little challenge?
I mean, can I
Wait.
pick these up?
Sophie,
No, okay.
you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
Alright, let's read these.
Eugene, I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine has heard from her hairdresser, who's heard from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarrington. Imagine, Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still, I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce. That's cute. Shop owners against new mental hospital. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with Mayor... Oh, it's circled name as well. Met with Mayor Fournier last week to air their grievances in the city's recent decision to allow construction. I think I've read this article before, maybe. That they just oppose it, but he circled William Weston. Which is noteworthy.
Sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital.
Okay.
And Bernard was Bernard.
And Eugene wants it because he's got a daughter. I was unaware of your daughter's condition, Eugene. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife, but do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow, even in the best of families. Wow. As for your request, I'm afraid I am unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarrington, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Oh, he wanted him to oppose it. Also, considering his great influence in the city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Okay. Okay, it's one of these again. I won't make it A3 size this time, I promise. I promise. Let me just put them... There we go. There we go. So this is torn up.
Highest priority, huh? That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Eugene, Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming from his window and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today, so I'm assuming the screwdriver is in that room now.
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office. I should go ask him for a screwdriver.
Okay. And then I think that's just what that's going to say, right? Okay. So I think that's back downstairs. Okay. You've been playing... Oh, who the fuck's that? You've been playing anything recently on your PlayStation? Mark? All right on? Any co-ops? Single players? Who is this? Oh, it's Bernard.
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right. You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to
Wow.
know I can count on you.
Thanks for
I
the
understand,
sympathy,
sir.
Jesus.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
The icon indicates a lie. They may get out of your tough spot, but be careful not to get caught in a lie. Sure.
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
Dick.
No, I won't.
You're a dick. Oh, God of War Ragnarok. What a fantastic game. Saw they announced DLC yes, day before yesterday on the Game Awards, but it's just like a roguelike. It's not an actual story, which is a shame.
Sorry. Seems I've made a habit of sneaking up on you today.
This is our friend.
Spying on Bernard again?
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Ah, gotcha.
Eugene?
What?
That's weird.
Maybe you should go have a look. You know what? I'll
It's very
stand
brave,
guard
isn't
by
he?
the elevator and holler if Bernard approaches.
Yeah, same. I think it's a bit of a cop out
Quick.
doing DLC just to do like extra like waves of enemies and stuff like. I'm sure there's a want for it, but fucking hell, it's not my end. What a waste of time. I'd rather they just focused on the next game, to be honest. Okay, so I haven't actually been able to explore this office yet. I can't actually open any of the boxes.
Kind of wish I worked
Changes
here when Amy was
hands.
in charge.
Okay.
Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
So it does sound very different then. I'm not going to read that.
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
Is that Bernard? Looks fucking angry. Nothing. Okay. And same there. Okay. I want to do the screwdriver last. Can't do the desk. Can't do anything on the... Can I do that? Yes.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Yeah, it is free, but... Yeah, I guess they're not charging people. Yeah, it's not a money-making thing, I guess. Oh, the Ultimate Edition of Baldur's... What's that going to consist of? As in, it's going to have DLC with it or something? Or is that, like, the console version? But yeah, it well-deserved Game of the Year. It's fucking brilliant. Dear brother, I thank you for your invaluable input, but need I remind you the terms of our agreement? I did my part. I got you out of jail and have ensured that news of your deviant ways would not leak. Now I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly these past few years to return the Clarendon to its former glory. A great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you so shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I'll be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guests will only be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement. Oh, why is it doing this? Just in case I wanted
What
to...
Bernard
Okay, there we go.
considers sinful debaucheries could fill an encyclopedia. Could be anything from wild
Ankles
parties
exposed.
to guests walking around with their ankles exposed.
Okay. Got something to
Find
say.
a screwdriver, but how often do I get to snoop around Bernard's office like this?
Ooh, now is this... I have to clean.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day.
So it's unavoidable
Best to
that I have to
avoid that.
clean. Oh, that's fun. What? I cleaned? Okay.
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Oh, that's fun. All the enhanced stuff. Oh, the enhanced stuff was like a few items, right? I think me and Kate had them. There were some items that they give you from that are like a nod to Divinity Original Sin 2. Like cosmetic stuff, right? And like the soundtrack. But the copy of Baldur's Gate 2 is cool. I wish if I didn't have to work, I would try and play the older games, even though they're nothing like those, but just don't have the time. Really don't have the time. Right. Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarendon and Weston's department store. Thanks to your generous help, renovations are well underway and the hotel's never looked better. And then crossed out, you should come visit soon when your busy schedule allows it, of course. On another note, it's come to my attention that you formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarendon standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honour and a privilege to join your fight. Cordially crossed out, yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Leduc. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick.
So, I take it the open window was not an accident.
No.
Can't say I blame you, Eugene.
So am I right in saying Eugene wants the mental hospital because it'll help his sister, and is not happy that the boss man is
Aha!
opposing
Let's
it?
get you to that vent.
I think. I think.
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
I think.
Do you remember that loose tile from last week?
Oh no.
Yes?
Well, I'm afraid it hasn't been properly repaired.
What do you mean?
I mean that...
Is this going to be a consequence?
It's still broken, sir.
Because I said I was on a
put a
break.
rug on top of it, but you can still hear it crack. I'm just checking to make sure guests don't trip over it.
Is that part of your job description?
No, it isn't, sir.
Oh, well, then I suggest you stop worrying about
Hello.
Miss Bellevitt.
I'm just
What were
finishing
you
my break.
doing in my office?
I wasn't in your office.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor.
I'm on my break.
know
You
very
saw
well
me in the
that
elevator.
stuff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for
You
no
were
reason.
with me in the elevator as we came down.
You wouldn't be lying to me.
That's
would you, Miss
bullshit. I
Bellevitt?
know it says make sure you're not caught out,
No,
but
I swear,
It's my fault.
fuck off.
I spilled my coffee.
You
and
came with
so
me.
I asked Sophie to come clean it up.
Your coffee? Mr. Rossi, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
What are these rules?
Right.
What are these
I'm
rules?
Come with me.
I hate him more because of like the graphic style of just like motionless. He looks like someone from Thomas the Tank Engine. Just don't like him.
sorry.
That's bullshit. You travelled with me to this floor with the elevator. You must have seen me get out onto this floor. You messed up while talking to Bernard, forcing your acolyte to what? So fucking what? What is that trophy? You messed up while talking to Bernard, forcing your acolyte to step up and take the fall for you. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. That is fucking nonsense. Who have we got then? Other. Raymond. Raymond is Bernard's brother. Before Bernard ran the Clarington, the hotel was in Raymond's hands. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style was different. Yeah. It would actually be fun. When the power had gone out through the entire hotel, everyone was in a panic. He gathered all the night staff and all the remaining guests, lit hundreds of candles, cracked open a crate of wine, and threw an impromptu party. That's cool. Staff and clientele were side by side, singing and laughing and celebrating late into the morning. Raymond oversaw the whole thing, pouring the wine, serving sandwiches. Damn. Bernard allegedly kept Raymond out of jail and kept any word of his deviant ways from spreading. For that, he expects his brother to butt out of anything to do with managing the Clarington. I don't even want to listen to them talking. I'm just going to go straight upstairs. That's bullshit. I get they're saying make sure you don't get caught out in the lie. You had your back to me, so I could have just been shutting the door. And you can't tell me off for being on this floor because you willingly took the ride with me. Yeah, I'd be crossing my arms as well. Fucking bullshit boss. Yeah, run his business into the ground and no relationship with the staff. Ooh, my frames. Okay. So I'm using this to open the vent.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard
Interesting.
and Linda were. Ew.
Interesting. I should do that first, right? If the mission is to do the vent, then I should do this first. Each room has a damn safe. Get the black light out. Ew. Can I turn the light off? I can't turn the light off. Damn. Right, I'm not cleaning shit. Or am I meant to be cleaning shit? I feel like I did this last time, didn't I? Where I am a maid. I am meant to clean, right? So loads of say no to divorce. So should I be cleaning? On the ceiling. oh yeah, can you imagine? Am I meant to be cleaning the rooms? That sounds like a stupid question when I work as a maid, but like, am I meant to be cleaning these rooms? They don't have a do not disturb, so I should, right? I feel like I'm going to get to the end of the game and I just haven't done my job. Because I'm like so mindful to not ruin the evidence. I don't know if it's one of the rooms to clean. I don't know. I don't know. We've got two embroiled in the murder... well, not murder mystery. No one's... Has someone died? No one died, have they? Not yet. But yeah, I've got too embroiled in the mystery to think, should I clean or not? I feel like this floor was mine. Oh, fucking clean. I will clean. Why not? Oh, there are rose petals there? Ew. I'm a shitmate. I am a shitmate. Okay, let's make the bed. Bed sheet, whatever that is. And duvet. What have we got here? Inspect. Laurent Terrier. Fancy. Pick up.
You are going back to my cart.
Pick up. Ew. Tissues. Okay, so there's no actual benefit to doing this room other than it is my job. See, for me, I need more benefit. Just thinking they would check. Oh, whoa, okay. Now, should I clean 509? Should I clean... Yeah, that's what it was. It was a no. Should I clean that room? The guy with the stalker? No, because he's got all my he's got all the photos, right? Maybe I should clean this room. I kind of feel bad now that I've not cleaned anything. I have cleaned some things, actually. I should finish up in here, shouldn't I? Was it this?
Someone's been sleeping here.
No.
I should leave it as it is.
Have I cleaned everywhere in here? There's actually nothing to clean in here. Maybe I did do it. Maybe I did clean in here. Cool. That's fine. I will go and do the vent. Ugh. Gross. Not being a maid. Right. There's another note with a code. Press on a screw. Use the wheel to unscrew. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. You pull the mouse wheel back. Whee! Has it got gravity? No. Okay. Cool. Cool. A new code. Yay! Where's my phone? Fuck. Or can I just... Hopefully I can use this code, the existing code. And let my phone charge. Come on. Copy what we know. Copy what we know. Oh, okay. It's already filled in what we know. A is 2. There is no 2. Oh, 2 is A. Sorry. I need to do it the other way around. 2 is A. 3 is E. The squiggly line is a H. That one. 4 is I. The D with the music thing is an L. A dash. Yeah, is that one? That one is an M. Michael? Someone read a complaint that there wasn't enough cleaning to do the game. Are you joking? That bracket's a C. That's really funny. Okay. That's made me laugh. N. I think there's enough cleaning. 7 is a Y. We should be able to do all this. Sleeping. That word is sleeping. P, that's plus sign is going to be a P. Calling it. That isn't G. That is a D. Okay, let me actually carry on doing the ones that I know. 5 is an O. That's tonight. R, P is an R. Equal sign is an S. I've already done that. Squiggly is a T. Already done that. 6 is a U. Meet me tonight in my room, Michael. Will 8 is a W. Michael will be sleeping.
Tonight in my
There we
room.
go.
Michael
That was easier.
will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
That's mad. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan. Who is Michael? Is that Mr. Cruz?
Clarrington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
It's me.
It will be, won't it?
You got anything good for me?
Oh, do I? What's that icon mean again? Is that like I can refer to that
but
and
I
carry
also
on?
wanted to thank you for saving my skin earlier.
'Cause it was bullshit,
I
Andrew.
hope I didn't get you into too much trouble.
I wasn't in trouble, per se, but I did have a pretty awkward conversation with Bernard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. It was just weird. He asked all kinds of personal questions. That's just so unlike him, you know? But
Why is he doing that?
I'd rather have that than his usual sermons. Anyway, did you manage to open the vent? What was in it?
Can you look at it? No, I need to
I
be
found
more
another
honest with him
message
because
written in
first time he
secret
helped me,
code.
I didn't tell him the info. And he was a bit
Meet
off.
me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Who's Michael? A guest's husband?
I don't know. It's the first time.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
hearing
so it's
of a
not Mr.
Michael
Cruz
in
as far as we
this
know.
Yeah, the cast keeps getting bigger.
Thank you.
I'll just check the logbook.
Probably going to be a few Michaels though, right?
There's a Michael staying in room 507.
That is also on my
Mrs.
floor.
Beaumont's
What are the
room?
chances?
But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with. Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could.
Oh,
build a
Michael will
fort.
be sleeping,
That's
so
really
we can
nice.
discuss our plan.
So, Mrs. Beaumont is linked to the cruises, huh?
Okay.
I have a feeling we may be approaching the climax of this story.
Oh, they're hinting
I
the game
guess I
is
should
coming
go
to a
have look at
close.
507, but
It's not on my
it's
list.
Not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
How about I call up there? You know, to make sure no one's home.
Good idea.
Just a sec.
See, that's the first room that said a do not disturb, so does that mean I should have cleaned the first guy's room, the one that had our photos on the wall in the bathroom? I feel like it seems wrong to have cleaned that one to make him, to let him know, but maybe it's not going to matter. I have a feeling it's not going to matter in this game if he knows that I was in there or not.
Well, it looks like the room is ready for your snooping.
Okay, but definitely don't clean in here.
I'll call you back.
Defo no cleaning in here. 507. You opened the vent and decoded the the second secret passage.
Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
507. 507. Characters, guests. Anna Beaumont is one of two guests, the other being her son. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then, Linda's made sure we won't forget it. So Michael is Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time, probably because any time we've interacted, he's either been racing down the hallway mid-sentence or talking through a mouthful of sugar-frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognise the name at first. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy, and he's grown on a lot of the maids here, since we've been seeing him for around a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go, so they've been here a while. His mum asked me for extra blankets once so that he could build a blanket fort. Sounds amazing. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarendon. Staying at the hotel when you're a kid must be such an adventure. And these are the notes. But yeah, 507, which will be this one. No cleaning. Damn. Oh, well, let me know if you need me to turn the game volume up my end. If if I get too loud compared to the game. That is mad. Thankfully, I can't hear it here, but yeah, it sounds like you've got it worse than me. Just glad the last few days hasn't been icy, because it was at the beginning of the week, wasn't it? It was freezing. Okay, so let's be careful in here.
Let's get to the bottom of this and find out what links these rooms together.
And what's this said? It's a bit of a mess, but nothing out of the ordinary for a mother and a child. Where should I start investigating? There's an open suitcase lying on the bed that immediately drew my attention, but there's lots of other things lying around too. So to me, that screams, you need to go to the suitcase, but maybe search around first. That's what that says. So let's do that.
Looks like
Damn.
someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
So you can see the chickens. Oh. Yeah, we didn't have much snow. Yeah, how was your... Did you get a lot of snow? Okay, so someone does not like her ex-partner. Clues? Oh, okay, so we're just racking up the clues.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
Oh, how can we translate that? I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of all that. As if you're so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. Oh, did you? Damn. We got a very light sprinkling, but it didn't really stick. Oh, true. I just didn't expect them just to translate it in English like that, but yeah, I guess you would know. So, I wonder whether the husband is... What part does he play? So I can't really put together the story at the moment. I don't know about you, but between the guy who had our photos, who was also monitoring this Mr. and Mrs. Cruz, and he tracked them going to like different dinners and stuff, and that they had left behind some codes, and then he had a bit of paper that was from the Cruzes that had some of those codes, you know, to break the letter. Then there was obviously more in their room, and then torn up in 3 different bathrooms. I don't know how it all links together yet, but I guess that's good. Mr. Beaumont, Anne's husband for now. Their relationship is not in a good place, to put it lightly. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Beaumont is clearly hurt, but a wounded, cornered animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's nothing behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael have to hide out in a hotel for a month is not encouraging. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay. Can't open that. Can't open that. Can't open that. What's that card?
Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz. Oh. When insurance comes into it, you start thinking of fraud.
Times. What does it all mean?
1824. Could that be the code for the... Let me try it now. Let me try and... That's not going to be the code for the suitcase, is it? 'Cause I'm still waiting on a code.
Locked. It looks
Oh,
like
4
the code
letters.
is
I
made
thought it was
up
4
of
numbers.
4 letters.
Sorry. Just thought I'd try it. Why is it circled? Oh, I need to put these cups down here, don't I? Place towel.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Place cup. Place cup.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
Okay. I have not cleaned much. Jesus. Okay, so let me just look at that one more time. So I don't need to select anything, do I? But 1824 is circled, and they're different dates in Feb. 2 on the 17th and 3 on the 18th. Different times. But yeah, I'm wondering whether someone's going to get murdered for the insurance money or something. I don't know. I am guessing. Okay, let's not look in the suitcase yet. Okay, I can read this without the writing. The winds in the leaves... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. The winds in the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like... Crossed out. A sound that sounded like? Really, Anne? The winds in the leaves that day... I think that's the problem. The winds in the leaves that day made the tree whistle, a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on this summer day where I met you. Interesting. Oh, that's evidence, is it? Is it really? What room is this? Wait, 509, 507. Yeah, writing attempts. Okay. Inspect. Ooh.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who's this from?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized... They spell Z's in a very particular way. That look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. What the fuck does that mean? And it's in a ripped off letter to all reception staff. Ooh, it's getting a bit ominous now, isn't it? Right, don't pick that up.
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give a little something. You a little something before you left. Is it the money? Can I take that? So is it okay that I'm here? Ooh, do I take that money or not? No? Not if I'm in here without them knowing yet. I guess they're waiting for me to check out. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Don't know why it does seem a bit sus to me as well. Oh! Mount Royal College, Montreal, 1947. Okay.
You almost look like Marcella.
Who the fuck is Marcella? Who the fuck is Marcella? Am I meant to know Marcella? That's the cereal he always eats. Oh, he's filled in the things for a drawing contest. That's cute. Fastest way on rails through the Midwest.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
I hope you're well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We're scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael from me, M. What the fuck?
Did Marcella send this?
No, it's Mr. Cruz, no? Hang on. Hang on. I thought... Oh, M. I don't know why I read that in Hector's voice, but okay, Marcella did write that. Why, though?
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing. I promise it's not you.
Yes, that is the best. That is the best guess so far, definitely. Dad, I'm sorry, but Mum asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mum let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mum and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mum says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Damn. And I wonder whether Marcella Cruz, Mrs. Cruz, took all that money out, because maybe is she going to run away with Miss Beaumont? Potentially. Okay, I don't need to look at that. Interesting. The plot thickens. To Anne Bursey. Subject, Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey. Why Bursey? We've successfully... Isn't it Beaumont? We've successfully processed your request to withdraw your son, Michael Bursey, from his school's schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Was from Andrew. May also be gay. Oh my god, stop it. Hang on. Yes. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs. Sure. Yeah, let's read that again with a different pair of eyes now. You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognised that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. Potentially, yeah. It's like a little bit threatening. Oh, hang on. I can do selection mode.
Either a guest got a hold of our stationery or...
But no, I think you are right.
This came from someone on the staff.
Because it came from someone on the staff,
Either
yeah.
a guest got a hold of our stationery.
Sorry, I don't need to say it again. That's a great
This came
shout.
from someone on the staff.
Oh, okay. So there's starting to be little things now to pick up, which is fun.
Sounds
Ooh, this is a
like
long
is
one.
from your school days, but
The name of the sender
none
is
of the
smudged.
sender is smudged.
So, dear Anne, you were right. I missed the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they're missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It was great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you'll still be able to have a good time. Probably because they don't accept it for being gay. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to be back. I miss finding cat hairs all over our clothes. Oh god, don't I know that. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can believe it. I will see you soon, warm wishes. Right. And then we said, with this school photo, doesn't that look like Marcella?
You almost look like...
So they know each other from school. They met in school. They love each other. That is from her, from school days, but the name is smudged. And that was probably Sister Miller in the photos. I think we're starting to put it together. What's in there? Anything? No. Okay, snakes and ladders.
Really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time.
So I think we're coming towards the end now. So it's just this bedside table. Adam and Eve. Okay. How is that a clue? A novel with a cover depicting a woman holding an apple with another woman and a man walking by. Can she resist the ultimate temptation? Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy, or seek refuge in the arms of the woman who truly understands her? Okay, this is why. She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, and now she is all she can think of. But what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Sorry, I thought it was just the normal, just a cover of Adam and Eve. Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband, or pitied for having to make such a heartbreaking decision? Bridget Boswell is the prolific author behind novels such as And They Were Roommates and The Lonely Girl. Adam and Eve is her 7th novel. Cool. What's that there? A Bible. Okay.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
If this game was a big seller, there'd be tons of that YouTube screen about the number of gay characters. Oh, yeah. God. This is a good game. It's a shame that games like this don't get as much recognition. So this is from an attorney. Dear Anne, I've met with Louis, and Louis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you're hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Oh God, you can tell this is a game based in the past. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I'm happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono. Sincerely, Howard. Okay, what's that? Greta. That cat. I guess I need to...
A suitcase wide open on the bed?
Yeah.
You're almost making my snooping too easy.
Can't call it that's evidence, apparently. I think we're all done here, right? I mean, I don't know why I'm saving, because there's not going to be, like, different options, but that way the money was being drawn from the account. Well, it was all drawn in one go, wasn't it? I think. Was the sus thing in 509. Wasn't it? Bank account statement. All of it came out. Wait. Withdrawals and deposits. Okay, so yeah, so she had 5,582. Then it was $200, $80, $95, $85, and then everything. And then everything.
Locked.
Key has to be around here somewhere. There's 2 keys.
Somewhere.
Squeeze
You
me?
know the drill, Sophie. Let's sweep and snoop. Funny how some
I have
games really
sweeped.
stand the test of time.
I've not found any
I
keys.
used to play this with Mom all the time.
What the fuck?
Aha! Keys are a Snoop's best friend.
What have I just picked up?
I shouldn't put it back yet.
Did I just
I'm
pick
not
up a
done
key?
with this.
Oh, so it's a fancy key. Right, okay, I wasn't looking for that.
I think I can open the chest now.
Can I? There's only 1 key.
I'll need another key.
Oh, you
to unlock
liar.
this.
You
Have I
fucking...
seen one just like this somewhere?
Have
that
I?
key looks so
Oh,
familiar.
why do I associate it with room
Why do I
505?
associate it with room 505?
Well, that's a fucking lucky thing, because otherwise I would not have come out. Why do I associate it with room 505, and why would it be in here? Well, it's not that, is it? It's not that, is it?
I don't think I'll need this
Okay,
again.
cool. I think I'm being an idiot, but I don't remember seeing that key in this room.
Think, Sophie.
Where have you
Where
seen?
have you seen
Oh,
a
in a
key
safe.
like that one
Thank
before?
you.
In a safe?
Why would it? I don't see it.
Ah, there you are.
There it is.
With Marcella.
Shit.
God knows where she is.
Shit. How the fuck are we meant to get that?
Hotel reception desk, Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew.
Sophie, crazy timing. I've got something for you.
Oh, what is it?
I heard a certain Mr. Cruz and a Mr. Morgan had an argument yesterday evening.
Really?
Who's Mr.
Who told you that?
Jacques did. Apparently, it got so heated he had to get
Getting
involved.
involved? Yeah, this whole
Sounds
floor
like
is
I
just
was on the
mine
right
for the
track, 'cause
taking.
He heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Can you guess what it is?
Cowabunga?
Blackmail?
Well, that was your theory, remember?
Yeah, it's not blackmail, is it? I think I need to give up on that affair. Yeah. Yeah. I think I
How
stuck
bad
to my
was the
character
fight?
there to say
I
blackmail.
think Jacques
Although
got in the
I
middle of
did
it
see all
before
the
it
fair
got too
stuff.
intense. But he said Mr. Cruz looked like he was about to kill Mr. Morgan. So Mrs. Cruz must be having an affair with him, right? And her husband found out?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
What about the second one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that open a chest with 2 locks?
Correct.
Okay. There's definitely something going on between them.
Well, I feel like you know that because you wrote that note.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
Really? Well, it is the 1950s after all. I guess anything's possible. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing
Oh.
concrete.
Didn't I?
mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together. but
Behave.
They could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's probably.
I feel like I looted everything I
Guess
could.
we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Probably.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, if you get me a candle and some plaster, I may be able to do something about that chest.
True.
How?
I'll tell you later, okay?
Yeah, true. It
Just
could have been.
find those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I can.
All right.
Candle?
Thank you for not giving up.
I would never give up on you.
Oh, thanks, Andrew.
Plaster and candles.
Plaster and candles.
Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
Plaster. Well, janitor's closet? No. With candles and plaster. But I was promised an explanation once I made my way to the basement with these 2 items. Plaster shouldn't be hard to find in a hotel that's undergoing renovations. I walk by bags of the stuff every day. I'll start with that, then see about the candles. Okay. I mean, if it's not janitor's closet, it's going to be downstairs, right? What's that? Let's close that. Well, I'll do.
Great. This
Okay.
takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt.
Rebecca's locker.
As for the candles,
Okay.
doesn't Rebecca keep some in her locker downstairs?
Wish there was a sprint option. I feel like there was in the demo. We need to not bump into that boss again, otherwise we're screwed. Okay. Rebecca's locker lag. Is this always open?
Andrew? Gosh, I hardly recognized you.
Okay.
Guess this is from a different lifetime.
I don't think these were available before, so let's snoop. List of prohibited
Figures,
books.
if you were going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read.
Les Mis, an essay concerning human understanding. Madame Bovary, critique of pure reason. Candide, on the revolutions of the heavenly spheres and the second sex.
What happened to you before you came to Montreal? Why don't you want to go back home?
Hello, my little ravioli. I hope this letter finds you well. I've been thinking about you a lot, praying for you every Sunday and more. You're always on my mind. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting really cold up there. Don't go out without a jacket and gloves. I know, you always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. I'm hoping you're right back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you're done doing what you're doing. I keep telling your father that God had the boldest plans for you and that it's his problem if he can't see that. I've always seen it, my angel. Marcia at the grocery store says, let go, and let God. I trust your faith, my son. I really do, wherever it takes you, so long as you find your way back home. I'll cook you a real ossobuco when you do. That's something you can't find in Montreal. God is by your side. I love you, Ma. So yeah, he doesn't want to go back because of the way that they are treating him because he's gay.
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps a stash of them, but where?
Were these open before? I need to make a note that there is a fuse here in case I need it. I think I have read that. But yeah, let's do Rebecca. Well, let's not do Rebecca, let's... I haven't gone in here before. Ah, lots of things to read. Stop worrying and save your marriage with oil. What's that gonna do? Stop worrying about your hygiene and focus more on important things such as pleasing your hard-working husband. Why doesn't everyone read this paper?
Are you here to apologize? Apologize? I'm not the one who should be apologizing.
I saw nothing wrong with it.
Can't believe that I fell in love with you.
Joking.
Wait, what?
Damn, trouble in paradise with Wendy and Jacques.
I want my mother's ring back.
Damn.
There. I don't love you.
Oh. So yeah, it was Jacques and Wendy, who are a couple. And Linda's been trying to break them up. Just as a reminder. Poor Jacques. Oh yeah, there's a famous movie director staying in 602. So, I mean, blah, blah, blah. Someone about a film director. I'm not necessarily going to read all of these because they're not going to be like massively important, are they? It's for flavour. Bobby, you realise it's the person with the lowest score who wins, right? Hey? Oh. See, this might be. To all employees have complained about a member of staff going through their belongings in their absence. This has to stop now. Anyone with information regarding the situation should come forward. I don't know what game they're playing there, but alright. I'm going to bought her a book about how to be a good little... Oh, I bet those books are really funny. That's a great idea for a present. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Susan. I think that's it for in here. I just wanted to read the extra things. And it's cool that you just listen to little audio bits of people behind a door. Just adds to the fact that we're just snooping, right? Right, so Rebecca's got one's got to be in here. Oh. Bernard and Linda.
I believe you would do something like that. He's worked with us for years. He's always been loyal. Is there anything you might have said or...
Yes, you opposed the mental hospital.
What do you say? That I deserve it? No, of course not. All I need to say is that maybe, from his perspective, well,
I should. I think I might. I think I might. You did not prevent Eugene from getting fired. Huh? Wait, what? I just got a trophy saying I did not prevent Eugene from being fired. How am I meant to prevent him from getting fired? Right, Sophie, and I'm not odd.
You know what?
Should call this thing. They don't need to build that.
To build that new madhouse next door. There's one right here. It's not that bad.
I don't know how I could have stopped. I shut the window. I cleaned the floor. Ew. Oh, this is where I leave. Ew. How was I meant to prevent that? That's bullshit. Whose locker am I meant to do? Oh, Rebecca, the one that's slightly ajar. Can I go in there?
I'm good.
Oh, that makes me a bit sad. Or Eugene. Okay. Rebecca, the VIP guest in 602 is getting on my nerves. He keeps ordering food that's not on the menu. We don't usually do special orders, but Bernard was adamant that we make all of his wishes come true. Do I look like a goddamn genie? That's not even the worst of it, though. Every night he barges in the kitchen as if he was at home, asking for meat for his precious little terriers. Who feeds dogs $4 roast beef? I can't even afford $4 roast beef myself, Bobby. Well, there's no fucking candles in here.
So you do have a stash of candles. But where is it?
Rebecca, the kitchen is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in the dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent, please, Bobby.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Bobby. Which will be Robert? Which is not here.
If Bobby has some of Rebecca's candles, maybe he kept them in his locker.
Robert? Bobby? Am I being stupid? Oh, Bobby. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No
What's
candles, but
this looks like the laundry room. Looks like the laundry. Where's the laundry room? Right, okay, so that's down there. I should have a note of the map. I do feel bad for Eugene.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
Break room is this way. Where are my keys? Fuck's sake.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Pick up. Okay. Okay. God, it's very leisurely walking. Yeah, this is where the game really gets good. A map just to find some fucking candles. Pretty sure it just said they're over here. I'm gonna look a right mug if they're not here now. I swear it said it was here. Brilliant. It would be the last one I open. Shut these because who knows what the consequence would be if I left these open. Okay, there we go. Pick up.
Got a candle. Now,
What next? Well, let's go see him, right?
let's see if Andrew is around.
Andrew? Where is he?
Andrew will know what to do for me.
Jesus.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, I remember reading a spy novel. I can't remember the title, it wasn't that good.
Uh-huh.
In which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Interesting.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Pretty sure you can't just do this.
No. In the novel, they used a special kind of wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this, shall we? First step.
Oh, I have to
pour
do
the
it.
Wax,
Brilliant.
I suppose.
Brilliant.
Careful though. The pot's probably hot.
Oh! It's very janky.
That's it. Nicely done.
It's really janky. What's next?
Next step.
Put the key in the
But
wax.
better wait a few seconds before removing it. Looks good. Pretty sure you can take it out now.
Yeah, any cease to be just magnify, enhance.
I think we're almost done. All that's left
Oh, that's
is
funny.
to
Pour the plaster.
from the cup into the mold.
And there you go. You've got a key. It is as simple as that.
Good job.
Simple
so
as
now
that.
we wait until it's dry, I guess.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
It would
A few
clearly
minutes, probably.
break,
We can poke
surely.
it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
No.
I wonder
But
whether this
I
would have
like it.
happened with Beth,
I feel like
the
I'm in one
other-
of those
the lady
novels
on
I spend
reception.
my days reading.
if we'd picked her all along. Exactly. The tiniest bit. The tiniest bit. Oh, do I say that and then admit to
Have you ever read banned
looking in his
books?
locker?
What do you mean?
You know, books banned by the church. I heard, Copernicus is a pretty interesting read.
This is a bit on the money.
Funny you should say that. It's on my list, actually.
Okay.
Although I can confirm it takes a more scientific mind than mine to enjoy it.
I know you're gay, Andrew.
There's
It's
a
fine.
reason why those books are illegal, right?
Well, the church did persecute Galileo for saying the Earth revolved around the sun, and not the other way around. So, even as a man of the cloth, I don't mind saying their judgment isn't always the best.
A man of the cloth? Wait.
You snooped on your
you're
acolyte and used your
priest?
newfound knowledge.
Technically, no. I've gone through
In
most of
dialogue,
the
real
classes,
smooth.
but I left the
That's what the
seminary
trophy
before
says.
taking holy orders.
Okay.
Wow.
I'll take it.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I think you're the first person here that I've told.
I really can't imagine you in robes. Actually, I
He
can't
looks like
imagine
the
you in
actor
anything but this
who
uniform.
played
Yeah,
Joker
I guess we've
in
never seen each
the
other
series
outside of
Gotham.
work, huh?
He looks like him.
Maybe we should grab
What's
a
his
coffee
name?
one day.
Well, and Cal,
I could tell you
cast
all
us
about the
in
exciting
Star
things
Wars
that happened
games.
at the seminary.
but he looks like him in Gotham because he's younger. Oh, weren't we romancing him? Maybe we should grab a coffee. He's gay, right?
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Awesome.
Maybe I've got that completely wrong
the
because we
corner
wondered
cafe
it whether
is
he
not too
wrote
far
the
from here.
note if he's
Why
gay,
don't
but if
we
he
meet
didn't
after
write
work
it,
one of
maybe
these
he's not.
evenings?
That sounds great.
Oh, look.
Okay,
I
that's
think
fine.
our key double is dry and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could
Yeah, she
not
must
done
have.
this
He
without
must
you.
know that we've snooped.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should
I'll
get
take
back
it.
upstairs, though.
You've been very helpful.
I've been gone far too long already.
Let's go open that fucking
Let me know
box.
how it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it could break inside the lock.
I'm definitely
Yeah,
saving
I'll be
before I do
careful.
that. In case
Thank
it's
you
some sort
for
of weird
everything.
mini game.
You're welcome, Sophie.
Let's go. You made a key double with your acolyte. Why does it keep calling him an acolyte? I don't... Stop calling him that. Right,
I've
let's go.
got 2 keys. Now,
Let's test them out.
test them out.
Sure it won't go wrong at all. You don't think? What's the reason then? I thought that's why like he didn't want to go home because his family weren't fully accepting of him, even though his mum's being nice to him. And it is because he's gay, no? I've got that wrong. It is in here, isn't it? Yes. Cool. Okay, we save. Wish me luck.
Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
There's one. There's two. Wait. Wait. Shit. I feel like this one's not going to work now because it's got to get over there. Okay, I thought that bit there, the contact was going to be made there, but it's not. I was overthinking it. I was worried. Turns out I didn't at all. And it worked perfectly. So that's all you need to be able to hack any lock.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her illiterate name.
That went above my head.
surely
My bad.
take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
More riddles. Oh god, I'm going to need your help. There's a reason he's not with the church anymore. Okay. In Atlanta, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it, and since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favourite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2, and from the last one, take the last 2. Okay. I hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class, M.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess.
Yeah,
You
I don't
said
know.
yes.
Hopefully we'll work it out. The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Lowe's Theatre tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murders so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Cute. Is that all of them? Ah. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. In secret language. Oh, in secret language. Okay, so that is their secret language. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. I think they've had an affair. Let's not beat around the bush. Pun intended. I can't wait for tonight, M. What else can I click on here? Okay. Dear Anne, I've just heard Doris Day on the radio and it made me think of you. I know how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I could hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Thank you. Very mature of me, I know. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darlene. My family seem to have noticed my odd behaviour, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the very first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you is nothing but a dream too good to be true. I'm afraid that when I return to Montreal and I will realise you never existed. Or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. I long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, M. Oh, there they are together. Okay, dear Anne, I'm sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. I've not been paying attention to the dates. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was a strange idea for me to go to uni. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you and I hope you never forget how much I love you. But we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. That's really sad. You made me feel like a teenager. You made me feel everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. That's heavy. Oh my god, I've put everything out, and I do have the option to put stuff back in.
That riddle's a toughie.
Maybe I need a
Maybe
fresh
I need
pair
a
of
fresh
eyes.
pair of eyes on it.
Ah, maybe I do. Maybe I do. I'm a bit... I want to put them back after, is what I'm saying. I feel a bit bad displaying them all out like that, and if it gives me the option to, then I probably should. Although I have opened them, I'll have to lock the thing and put the key back.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Andrew speaking.
Hey, Andrew. Got a minute?
I know, right? It's weird to think that this was actually a thing. It's not just a game pretending it was a thing back then. It actually was.
Yeah, I really wasn't sure, but are little keys sturdier than it looks?
Yes, the little key that could.
So, what's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509.
Yes,
I
a
could use
4-letter
your help with
word.
it, though.
That's awesome. I love riddles.
Tell me the answer.
Tell me, which part's causing you trouble?
All of it? All of it? Both of them?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
This really isn't my area of expertise. Hey, Beth, you know bars, right?
Well, not all of them.
What about one that has a color in its name? Like the orange chair or the blue Blue Lagoon or something.
Well, there's the white cat, but
Oh,
that's your crowd.
Oh, it's not for me, but
it's that cat. Unlike my favorite bar, this one,
Yeah, I did.
this one was black. Yes.
I think I can manage from here.
of course you can. You're a quick one. Anything else?
Well, I'll just remember that. So that's that one. Yeah, I always think it's weird that witch paintings are real. Seems like oh, I mean, yeah, going back even further, yeah, that's fucking crazy as well.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Her alliterative.
Or throwing them in the water, and if
name
they
will
weren't a
surely
witch, they
take
die,
back.
so it's fine. But if they float, they're witches.
Yeah.
I just think of Monty Python
I'm
though
not
when I think
sure
of that.
what alliterative means.
Oh,
It's
it's
where
a
the words
series
start
of
with the same
words
letter,
that
come on.
start with the same sound or letters. Like
The only other name they've talked about
perpetual peril.
is the sister that was at their school. Let's try and do ourselves. Let's not get the answer straight away, but yeah, some sort of
Anything else I can help you
alliterative stuff.
No.
But the first thing's
that's
going to be
all.
cat.
Thank you.
The cat's name.
My pleasure. I'm just glad I could finally put my riddle solving skills to good use. Call me when you want
She turned me into a
You
newt.
know I will.
Oh, I need to watch that film again. That was the one I watched the most as a kid. Right, so it'll be easier to look at these clues. Am I in 507? Is this? Oh, where am I? Right, let me just... Which one was it? No. This one? Yes. So, unlike my favourite bar, this one was black. So it's the cat's name, which in the... It's a collar, cat collar. Greta. So Greta. So it's the first two. So GR. And then her alliterative name will surely take you back. That's going to be the sister, right? So an ancient bone that had a nail through it actually. Oh, God. Damn. Was that on Reddit? That's mad. So yeah, so Greta is the cat, but it's only the first two letters, GR. Then from the last one, which is her alliterative name will surely take you back, take the last two. It's going to be her, right? Well, not that, but there was a letter, wasn't there, where they talked about her. Where was it? Sister Miller. But I don't know if her first name was with an M. You know what I mean? So, because it wouldn't be Miller, because it would be GRER, which makes no sense. Oh, sorry. So it's a 5-letter word. So Greta is the top one. So it's definitely GR. Then her alliterative name will surely take you back. And that's 5 letters as well. So it's not MILLER. It would be her first name. Have we had a anything with need something with 2 names, don't we? It's not going to be a character, is it? Paul Morgan, Hector Cruz, Marcella Cruz, Anne Beaumont, Mike Beaumont, Raymond, Mr. Beaumont. No. It's going to be from a clue, right? Postcard? No. Michael's letter? No. Letterman's attorney? No. It's from their past. I feel like the only other person they talk about, unless the clues are in here somewhere, I feel like the only person they talk about in their past was the sister. I could get him to give me a clue if I'm struggling, I guess. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. No. Is that from the attorney?
So, I need to find something related
A person
to
whose
a black
first and last
cat
names start with the same letter.
and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Is there really not going to be right, let me just get rid of these. And it's a her. I feel like it is Sister whatever her name is, but I just need I need something that will tell me the name. Anything. I mean, these are all from their rooms. That's not going to be. Birnium Weissman? No. Maybe I'm going to have to ask Andrew. But I think it's her. It's just where we find the name. Adam or Eve? Who wrote this? Bridget Boswell! Bridget Boswell. Okay. So, they say the last two would be, well, either TE or LL. From the last one, take the last two. Oh, well, 5 letters. 5 letters. Oh. That's not, there's no 5-letter word. It's 6. And 8. So what's it say? 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Oh, I was so fucking smug. Back. Donald Byron. Postcard? No, that's Mrs. Beaumont. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bedside note? No. Writing attempts? No. Hold on, back to square one.
So, I need to find some. I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
Well, I've missed my chance to get a clue. It's got to be something I've already found. And it's something from their past. Oh, shit. I don't remember seeing Miller's name somewhere. Right, I've looked through all of those, I think. Haven't I? Yeah, I have. So let's minimize that. So the other room is Mr. and Mrs. Cruz's room. But it wouldn't be in there. It's going to be in this room. Because the puzzle is nothing to do with the Cruzes. Oh, so I've minimized the wrong room, sorry. 507. Shit. Unless there's anything here. No. There's no names there. There's no names there. Very named characters in the Bridget Boswell story. Bridget? Oh, Boswell story. Well, it's Anne and Eve. What's Doris Day? Where is the book, Adam and Eve? Who's Doris Day? Where have you got Doris Day? Because that's probably the answer. Or have you just made up a name? No, you wouldn't have done that, would you? Sure, she heard Doris Day on the radio in that last... Oh my god. I'm blind. I'm blind. Not that one. Sorry. Yes, Doris Day. Well done. So, IS. So the last 2 letters from that one is IS. And the first 2 for Greta is GR, so GRIS. Do I need to do the enter selection mode? Yes, I do. There you go.
That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris.
IS.
I-S.
Wait, why do I need to do another selection mode?
Doris Day.
Okay.
That's an alliteration.
I've got it.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Andrew.
Do I have to go to the collar now?
My favorite bar. This one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Where was the...
These two sure love their riddles.
Where was the collar? It was in 507. I'm an idiot. Well done. Well done. collar is... What have I done with that collar? I thought it was over here, no? No. Is it in here? No. That was great teamwork. Am I being an idiot? I'm being an idiot, aren't I? Where was that fucking collar? Ah, there. Idiot. Times 2. There we go.
Named Greta.
Gris. It's a weird code.
So GR from Greta.
Grizz.
And IS from Doris.
Mm-hmm.
Gree?
Rhys?
Could that be the code for
Oh, is
the
it French?
bed in 509? It's worth a try.
Is it French? It's got to be French, right? Because it can't be Grizz. Let's fucking go. GRIS. Oh. Wait. GRIS. Press on the latch. Teamwork for the win. The Savage Detective Agency strikes again. What's in there? Ooh! You solved Anne's riddle and opened the case.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
What? Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget? You know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. That's one of the banned novels? We've seen that title before. I bought it on an impulse, pardon me, at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognised our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theatre, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It's been almost 10 years since I received your last letter. The letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. So this is written by Beaumont. For many years I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think this proof that you really love me? In any case, I hope you're well, and I hope to see you... Happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Trey Saint-Simon. Hey.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Lou was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. Yeah, damn. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We watched The Postman Only Rings twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. Jesus, I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If we're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. Trace and Simon A. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? In secret language, I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a couple of comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together. As long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or LA, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Oh, imagine if they got their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you consider it. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognise you on the street, to recognise you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary.
Damn.
But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Dear Marcella, I left the house. I left Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet... Michael and I will stay at the Clarendon Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long that will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Trace and Simon. A. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I registered under the name Beaumont, so that's why the letter about her son getting pulled out of school was under a different surname. Wow.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Oh.
I don't think I've looked at everything yet.
Oh, okay, so as I look at things and come out, that page is gone. No?
After all
Oh,
this,
cool.
turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Yeah. Yes, it certainly does. Certainly does. Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read of them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I'd always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I'd never dared telling him. Now I have, thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. I hope to hear back from him soon. So this is a male fan. Paul, after my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I discovered Bridget was a pseudonym. Tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I'm a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you, Paul. Is that the guy in room 505? Surely
I'm
not.
glad you were able to open up to
No.
Marcella like this.
It's just they tracked him
Everyone
down.
needs someone
Tracked
to
her
talk
down.
to.
Dear Marcel, thanks for answering my letter. I realise now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now, as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I'll have to find a job. Oh, yes, why didn't I put that together? Yes, okay, there we go. So, yeah, you've confirmed it. Okay, awesome. I got there without the obvious evidence to get there, thank you. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood actor. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down. I think he did try and get for your jobs as well. As soon as they learn I've spent the last 10 years of my life... Oh yeah, as soon as they find that's where I've spent my life, I'll probably end up on the streets. Why am I even telling you this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. He's on the border, isn't he, of being weird. I mean, he's got the photos up in his bathroom, so I feel for him. And it's the mental health, but...
My salary. So Marcella hired you.
Oh.
But what for?
Well, if I had better intuition, I would have, put together the obvious evidence like you pointed out, but true. I've got there somehow. Okay, so dear Marcel, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. That's heartbreaking. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. I wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst the death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved the birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer. But now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain, but I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you can give me advance from my salary? Despite everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Well, that is heartbreaking, but she hired him. I thought he was like going down the kind of weird stalkery, not for romantic reasons, but obsessive.
Oh, Lindsay's a man.
Well, yeah. Lindsay's a man, you idiot.
I guess it was presumptuous of me to think otherwise.
It really was. Challenge that. It's fucking 1950. Come on, Sophie. Is that everything I needed to look at selection-wise there? I think it is.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz.
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Actually,
Don't forget, at the beginning of the game, we were in a police station being interviewed along with a lot of members of staff. So why?
Arrived here for Mrs. Beaumont.
Let's not forget that that happens. For Mrs. Beaumont, can't open it.
I wonder what's in it.
We can't open it.
Should we...
Oh, I didn't choose that.
Well, that's illegal.
Yes, why the photos as well?
But
Why was
sometimes
Paul
the mail
taking photos of us?
arrives a little damaged, you know?
Andrew, I didn't tell him to do that.
So...
He's just committed crime.
It's a tourism pamphlet for California and
Oh, did it? Oh, there we go then. Yeah, because I knew.
3 train tickets.
We knew.
Hmm.
3 train tickets.
I think this means
Mrs. Cruz,
Say,
Mrs. Beaumont,
Anne
and the
Marcella
son.
are probably planning to run away from their husbands.
Yes,
Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
correct.
so you're on a first name basis now, huh?
Oh, Louis
Well,
going to turn up at the
After
hotel, isn't he,
reading
and do
so
something.
much of their correspondence,
That's why we're in a police
I kinda
station,
feel
surely.
like I know them, you know?
Yeah, like characters in a book.
That's going to be it.
I have to say though, I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
He was the fan. Marcella Hyden. I mean, both of these, but I'm going to choose that one.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What would she hire him for though?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kind of hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's for sure. It helped me understand you better, too.
Oh?
Why you snoop, I mean.
Oh.
Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick. It makes you realize we may have more in common than it seems.
You're right. Which is why the next story I'd like to learn is yours, Andrew.
Oh? Am I gonna find you snooping?
Well, I've already snooped through your locker.
No.
I would love to share my story with you, Sophie. You're the first person in a long time who's made me feel like I can. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll
she's a
have
bit
no
of a
choice
psycho,
but
it's
to spend
fine.
the night here.
I guess
Guys
that
love a bit of
wouldn't
a
be so
psycho.
bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
Why are we panning to the
I
window?
wouldn't be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, we know.
This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and
Now, I have just
ooh, maybe light
looked
some
briefly on
reflective
YouTube for
candles.
gameplays of this, and there is just over an hour left based on an average of looking at people's videos. So I'm going to have to
I
actually
just have
call
to
it
finish
there.
my tasks for the day,
which is shite.
And then I can leave.
But what I'm going to do, I really want to find out what happens. Why can't I? What's happening here? Why can't I? Why can't I save? There we go. I'm going to have to save. And what I'm going to do, next weekend when I stream, I will stream up until the end of this game, which will be like an hour. And then I'll end that stream and then start another one for an hour. So I'm not just doing an hour stream, because if it ends quite quickly, I want to do a 2-hour thing. So I'll have to pick another game. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to end it there, because I'm not going to be able to finish it as much as I'd like to. But this is where we're at. I'm lucky that Andrew is, as Beth would say, a total nerd. He explained for a phrase to be, oh no, that's fine. Yeah, there are a few lingering questions, but I think this is as far as the story goes for now. Anne and Marcella arranged to be here at the same time so they could rekindle the relationship they'd started when they were in college. Pardon me, I really feel for them after spending the day learning their story. I hope it's a happy ending. And then, sounds like the elevator doors are jammed. But yeah, there we are. So we will finish the last half an hour. The, I don't know what I'm saving again. The conclusion. And like I said, I will then try and think of another game, like the next streaming game. I think that's what I will do. So yeah, that will be the stream for today. That was brilliant. It's a really good game. So that stream, obviously, like the first game, it was a lot of like the intro stuff. So that one, we did pick up a lot more of the getting into the meat of the story, which I really liked. It was really good. Very sad story. I didn't know it was going to go in that direction, but I like that they have done, because they've based it in a setting where this was a major issue. So I really like that they've approached that as their main kind of overarching theme for the game. So yeah, major tick for me there. But yeah, that's the stream for this weekend. Like I said, hopefully next weekend. I don't think I've got anything planned next weekend, have I? I don't think I do. Oh. It'll probably be a Sunday. I got my work Christmas due on the Saturday, so we'll make it the Sunday. And yeah, I'll definitely finish this game and then maybe start something else that I can do a shorter stream. But yeah, thanks for coming along, and everyone watching after the fact. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, it'll be part 3 and the final part next weekend. Have a nice rest of your weekend and a rest of your week. Thanks for coming along, as always. Yeah, made it a lot more fun. And yeah, take care. I will speak to you during the week in the comments for videos. And yeah, take it easy. Cheers. Thank you.